Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I am going to show you a very simple salad that I have either for lunch or for dinner, and you can add a protein to this salad if you choose to. Shrimp, grilled chicken, flank steak, whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Over here I have some beautiful assortment of colors of grape tomatoes. I have red, orange, and yellow, so you'll need some of those. And then heirloom tomatoes are beautiful. I have a beautiful green one. They're wet because I just washed them. I have a beautiful red one. I have a beautiful yellow one, and then what they call a purple one, which kind of sometimes looks red. But anyway, I'm going to get started. You will also need some fresh thyme, some sunflower seeds, and some Gorgonzola cheese. You can also use Feta for this, or parmesan. It's totally up to you. You will also need 1 zucchini and 1 summer squash. Okay, we'll start to assemble this. It's really very, very easy. I'm going to take the green tomato. I'm just going to cut the bottom part off. You need just a plate here. I have a beautiful white plate, and I'm going to take a few slices of the green, cut them fairly thick. We're going to lay those on our plate, and then we're going to take some slices of the yellow. Throw that last piece away unless you don't mind eating that. I'm going to take about 2 slices to begin with. See how my salad builds up. Then I'm going to take what they call the purple. It wasn't a very good purple one. I had a hard time. Usually I can find them no problem, but who knows. This is really just a deep red. I'm going to take about 3 slices of this one because it is small. I'll show you the finished product, don't worry. I know you can't see everything, but I'm going to mix up the color arrangement here. And then I'm going to take some of the red tomato, and I'm not sure if this is an heirloom. It looks more like just a regular slicing tomato. So if you like beefsteak tomatoes, you can use a beautiful beefsteak tomato in this too. So I'm going to put that by the green. And then I'm just going to take another slice of the yellow. Remember, tomatoes don't have many calories, so you can go ahead and fill your plate up with whatever you want here. Okay, and a little green here. Whoops. So you get the picture. We just have a beautiful plate of tomatoes. Now I'm going to put those aside, and I'm going to take the grape tomatoes that I have. I'm just going to slice those in half and toss them on top of the salad. I have yellow, orange, red here, and I just love to have an assortment of color when I'm eating. The more color your food has, the more orange and yellow and the purples and the reds, the more cancer-fighting ingredients or nutrients they have in them. But I like to I try to eat the rainbow. There's very few things that in vegetables, I do not like eggplant. I can't stand eggplants. Anyway. Okay, so now we've just thrown those chopped tomatoes on top. Now I'm going to take my Kalamata olives, and I'm going to just slice those in half. You can quarter them if you'd like, so you get more of the Kalamata olives in the salad, or every bite. And then we're just going to sprinkle those on top. I'm going to bring my plate up here, and hopefully you'll be able to see it, and I'll move the board a little bit, because can you see that now? I think you can. Okay, so now you have to have one of these julienne slicers or a very, very thin. You can also do it with this. Let me get it. You could also use just a slicer, and you're just going to slice thin slices of the squash and zucchini onto this salad. It's really beautiful, and you can just swirl them. You know, you're eating it. Make it look pretty. I'm really about pretty. It's just got to be pretty for me. So I will take the same with the zucchini, and make sure you wash them well or buy organic because you are eating the skin. But we're just going to take a nice, I'm going to leave that piece off. We'll take a nice thin slice, and we'll just twirl it around. We'll do 3 of each. That one didn't really come out good. And there you go. Okay, so now we have all of our beautiful zucchini and squash on here. We're going to take our fresh herbs of thyme, And we're now going to sprinkle some thyme on here. I'm just going to scrape some of this off, and I will have little thyme leaves. You want to try to get rid of the woody part of it. And you can scrape it with a knife, or you can take your fingers and it'll come right off too. This is from my garden, and it's just your regular thyme. I think I have two different types here, though. I have a variegated and I have the regular, but I don't like to put the woody stems in. Okay, so I have most of it off the stem. I'm just going to give it a quick little mince. This is not the right knife for mince, but we're just going to give it quick. And then we're going to take it and just sprinkle it over the top of our salad. You can do this with any herbs you like. You can use basil if you'd like on here, anything you want. I have to curl this one, it's driving me nuts. I like it to look pretty, like a ribbon. Okay, so now we're going to take some Gorgonzola cheese. Let me move this over here. And this is organic Gorgonzola cheese. Now, a lot of people don't like to eat cheese, that's fine. I think cheese, if you're buying a really good cheese, you need to use very little to give yourself some beautiful flavor. So, I mean, I'm just going to sprinkle this cheese. This is a teaspoon I'm using, so I'm just going to do 2 teaspoons. That's not going to kill anybody, okay? 2 teaspoons of cheese. All right, so then I'm going to take another teaspoon, and I'm going to take the sunflower seeds that I have. Again, you could use walnuts, anything you want. And that is it. Then I'm going to sprinkle fresh, let me get it. I'm going to put some fresh black pepper on the top. And then I have some salt that I will put on it later when I'm ready to eat, because I'm making this ahead of time. This will be my dinner when Louis comes home tonight. So this is a beautiful tomato salad. Like I said, you can add shrimp to this, scallops, grilled scallops. You could even add lobster to this if you'd like. Flank steak, grilled turkey. You can add anything you want to this and just make it beautiful. I'm going to bring it up closer so you can see the end result. It is just a gorgeous salad, and you're getting a lot of different vegetables, a lot of different flavors, and then when you sprinkle your beautiful olive oil over, or you can take any dressing that you really like, try to make it homemade, and just pour it over the top, and you're good to go. So I'm going to enjoy this salad later with Louis. Let me know if you'll give this a try. Of course, you can always add more zucchini on this if you would like. You could use pumpkin seeds, pine nuts, anything you want. You could even use green olives. It would be beautiful. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. We're anti-aging here. We're making great foods to eat. So go out in the world and be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, lovable. I love you all. Bisous. Let me know if you try this, okay? This would be nice with a nice Dijon mustard vinaigrette over it too. Or you could sprinkle some balsamic over that too. I'll see you.